Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. We have an updated video on Bachelor Nation star James McCoy Taylor. He was arrested again. I've got multiple videos where we can dig from his past arrests. One for DUI. He was also looked into as someone who was potentially going to be at the January 6th insurrection. He told people to go, and then I think he ended up on a ski slope in Colorado. Actually, a guy today was arrested in my town I live in here in Middle Tennessee for the insurrection. So not the side of the story you want to be on there, Jamie boy. So let's get into this and see what actually happened. This is in page 6. Bachelorette alum James McCoy Taylor was arrested Sunday on charges including assault. Page 6 can exclusively reveal. Taylor, 38, was handcuffed at a bar in the Northgate Entertainment District of Brazos County, Texas. The College Station Police Department's public information officer, David Simmons, tells us. Was he in a college town? Simmons says that's embarrassing when you're 38 years old in a college town and you get arrested at the bar. Hey, honey, did you have fun at the bar? Yeah, we played flip cup with a bunch of 21-year-olds, and then I got handcuffed to a saloon door. Simmons says the former reality star was taken into custody on warrants issued by the nearby Bryan Police Department. There he is. Thumbs up. It's a kind of a weird-looking thumb. All right, anyhow, let's continue. Some photos of him eating food on a jet ski. Taylor was booked on 2 charges: assault causing bodily injury and unlawful restraint stemming from an incident on April 24th, jail records show. Oh, he had another incident? He smiled while posing for his mugshot before being released later Sunday an $8,000 surety bond. Page 6 has reached out to the Brazos County District Clerk's office for additional information. Taylor has not publicly addressed the news, nor did he immediately respond to our request for comment. This is not the former ABC personality's first run-in with the law. In September of 2022, he was busted for driving while intoxicated and unlawfully carrying of a weapon. He was sentenced in November of 2023 to serve 5 days in the Brazos County Detention Center in order to pay a $500 fine plus $585 in court fees. Local news outlet KBTX reported at the time. The DUI case also led to the temporary suspension of his driver's license. The country singer rose to fame on JoJo Fletcher's season of The Bachelorette in 2016, finishing in 5th place. The TV franchise's creator, Mike Fleiss, famously exiled Taylor from Bachelor Nation in 2021 after the outspoken Donald Trump supporter attended the January 6th insurrection. Oh my gosh, they said he attended the insurrection. Now, we know that actually didn't happen, but we already made stories on this. He actually said he was going to go, but then didn't go. He said, see y'all in D.C., hashtag March for Trump. And he was at the airport. Now, as we later found out, he wasn't at the airport. He was flying to Colorado to go skiing. It's fascinating. It's a grifter move. We're going to go do it. He's, virtue signaling in a way to a certain audience that he's there to fight for them. By the way, how have we evolved? Look at this cornucopia of Dave Neal's here. We've got the original green screen from my 500 square foot studio. And then we have the green screen in my little 700 square foot home. And now we're in our better home. Oh boy, you too can live the dream, folks. So anyhow, he gets the DUI while driving a freshman college girl back to her dorm. He's also accused someone recently of cheating on their husband. A different story. I think we covered it. Bizarre stuff. Well, does he feel as though he's apologetic for what he did? I'm not really sure. What he's known for is being a MAGA supporter. There he is wearing a MAGA King shirt. He's got like a Donald Trump song that he wrote and kind of went viral in that MAGA world. Is he grifting as a MAGA supporter? No, I'm sure he believes what he's saying. Was he grifting with the insurrection because he ended up going to Vail, Colorado? Yeah, that's for sure grifting. He was encouraging people to go fight like hell, and then he wasn't even there. He was hanging out on a ski chalet. You know what I mean? Either way, it's interesting because, a lot of MAGA, they are there in support of, making sure there's law and order. I think that's fair. I think most people in this country want law and order. The only problem is people don't want law and order for themselves, right? They want to be able to lock them up, build that wall, take care of this. And then when it comes to maybe, I don't know, not getting arrested for DUI, or when it comes to maybe, I don't know, not getting handcuffed at a bar because you are rowdy, they don't always want justice for themselves or for the cops involved with whatever sort of work they had to deal with. Here's what he had to say.
Okay. If you bring it up. Yeah. I'm very candid to a fault. So, I mean, I'll just tell you the truth about what happened. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to say some of this stuff, but I don't care. It's the truth. He gets it out there, whatever. So I went to College Station to go celebrate. Like, it was our second big game, but I didn't go to the first one. I'm an Aggie, went to A&M.
By the way, look at this lady's background. God bless her. I love the tattoos. She's got a lion and an American flag back there. At least hers is way more artistic than his. He just looks like his looks like, I mean, you got a guitar in the background and just American flag. By all means, just prop it up nice, She's got the right look.
And so my buddies are all meeting at my buddy's place. And the next day we're playing Appalachian State. We end up losing to App State. This is like the worst game we've had in years at A&M. It was a whole bad weekend for me. So we lose to Appalachian State, who we're supposed to crush. At that time, we're like ranked like number 6 in the nation or something. And
did you drive drunk or not?
So I'm like, all right, let's go have fun. We have tickets the next day. I'm really excited. So we go out, we have fun. I had a few drinks and I thought I was totally fine. Like, I stopped drinking probably like an hour and a half. And I tell the police officer this, stopped drinking like an hour and a half to 2 hours before I went back to my truck, which I wasn't even sure if I was going to drive yet. And matter of fact, I wasn't going to drive because my buddy on the way there was like, hey, we're not going to this other place. Because I was kind of like, am I good? Am I good? Should I like ask a cop? There's bicycle cops.
Her face looks like, why did I ask?
Everywhere. Like, should I be like, yo, am I good, bro? Can I hit your breathalyzer real quick? I mean, I'm literally thinking, but I'm like.
And by the way, that would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice if bars had a like communal breathalyzer you could take? Hey, I'm going to try to go home. I haven't drank in X amount of hours, so the breathalyzer should be accurate. You put in one of those little plastic things, blow on it, and just see. I think that would be nice because I believe in a lot of reform to how we handle DUIs. I think you shouldn't be on the road, but I think a lot of times drunk people don't realize they're drunk because they're drunk. Does this make sense? You go, how could you do that? Well, I was impaired. Well, you shouldn't have driven if you were impaired. I didn't realize I was impaired because I was impaired. So I do, but also it's super dangerous. So anyhow, I think cars should just come standard with a breathalyzer in them. I don't know. Just a thought.
Hour and a half. I didn't get like hammered. I had a few drinks, but I think I'm fine. So I'm walking back, kind of debating. I get a call from my buddy and he says, hey, we're actually staying at, it's called Aspire. And it's like 2 minutes. Anybody who knows College Station, Aspire's a new, beautiful building. He's got a hot tub up there. So we were going to my other buddy's place.
Sounds like a great
hot tub too. I'm a big hot tub guy. If you ever see any of my life,
I'm a big hot tub guy. Look, if I can agree on anything with James McCoy Taylor, I also am a big hot tub guy. In fact, I think, and I truly believe this, if James McCoy Taylor and myself were having a normal conversation about non-political stuff, I think him and I could hit it off just fine in a hot tub. The problem is I see all the hate he has spewed about the crazy liberal, it's just like there's so much division that has been sowed by him that I don't really have much faith that is something that we're going to see in our reality.
He's in a hot tub. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. I just like my relaxing place. Like everyone knows. If they
Time
know
to go
me,
live.
yeah, I'm
settled in. I'm warm. I'm sweating. Let's go.
All right. So Lindsey Graham, the Patriot Barbie, trying her best to get him to speed it up. She's like, I only got an hour with you.
Let's go. Let's go. Exactly.
57 minutes later, the hot tub had 9 jets. She's like, were you drunk or not? The way the streams hit me, it was a salt water.
So, long story short,
Bro, long story's already long. This ain't long story short. I'm having too much fun with this.
And walking back there, or I'm about to walk back to Aspire because now I don't even have to drive. Now it's out of the question. I'm like, thank goodness, that's cool. I'm not even in a limbo. Like, am I okay? Am I not?
So now he finds a damsel in distress who needs a ride home. That's my guess.
So I'm going to get my bathing suit either way. I was going to either drive, get an Uber, or get my bathing suit. Well, I'm walking. And
By the way,
girl-
I am in the market for a hot tub. If anyone has any discounts or knows a good hot tub supplier, I found one hot tub I liked. It was salt water, and I'm not kidding you. It was $22,000. That's not going to fly. I'm not buying the $22,000 hot tub. Maybe James McCoy Taylor has a discount code.
girl there, and she's like,
All right, hold on. Well, let's go backwards. So this is where he says there was an underage
I want to
girl.
get my bathing suit either way. I was going to either drive, get an Uber, or get my bathing suit. Well, I'm walking, and there's a girl there, and she's like, hey, do I know you? You're James from The Bachelor. You know, you went to A&M.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, I'm good. What are you doing? So she's trying to find her roommate. She
James is like, do you like hot tubs?
lost her keys, right? They make it sound really bad on me in the thing. The cop, this is what pissed me off. I backed the blue. This part pisses me off. Sorry, someone was ringing my doorbell multiple times.
Didn't hear it.
Good.
Didn't hear it.
I was kind of like, what's going on? Anyway, so I backed the blue, but have you ever seen South Park?
No.
This guy was
Not
like
really.
a living version of Officer Bar Brady. Like,
Oh, okay.
he's the cop they make fun of. Like, what are you doing out here, kid? I mean, the guys. I mean, this guy was.
So long story short, he's saying I back the blue, but this was a bad apple. Hey, James McCoy Taylor, that's what everybody's saying. We all back the blue until they shoot unarmed people in the back, until they arrest someone or abuse their power. So don't you understand? You can't be like, rah, back the blue, and then when you have to deal with a bad apple, cry about it.
Honestly, he didn't seem very smart. He was kind of a jerk and like out to prove a point. The other two cops, his assistant, was laughing. I'm skipping ahead, but anyway, that girl's like, "Hey, can I come? I know you. I trust you. Can we try to find my roommate?" I'm like, "Sure." I got to grab my bathing suit. I'm gonna call my boys, make sure it's fine. I was like, "You come if you want." I have no idea. So that in his report, he says this girl is like, he didn't say non-responsive, but he says this girl is like not in a. Oh, he said that she's not in a condition to make a decision on who she's with. He decides to add that to his police report. That gets shot out by the police. I find out 2 days later they've been arresting kind of famous people on purpose.
Someone in my chat has the actual police report detailing the woman's state. The report indicated she was not in any kind of condition to appraise the benefits and risks of the situation she was in. I mean, to be quite fair, he's 38, so what was he, 36 at the time? Maybe the cops were trying to look after a 19-year-old trying to go home with a 36-year-old. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations where while I could empathize with James McCoy Taylor that he might have been in a bad situation with a cop who was out to mischaracterize him. At the same time, he's late night at a bar. There's underage people. Like, you probably just don't want to mix yourself in those situations. He should have just relaxed at the hot tub.
Because they're trying to get rid of Northgate. They waited by my truck for me to get in my truck. So then I didn't leave the parking garage. So in the parking garage, there's a girl. They decide to just write this story like I'm some child trafficker. Like she's a girl.
By the way, our Patreon has great commentary right now. If you want to join the Patreon, patreon.com/Dave Neal. Kim says, I feel like I'm in a hot tub listening to some drunk dude tell a story. I wish I was in a hot tub time machine so I could go back in time and never have started this story.
I mean, she's 18. She's not underage.
Oh, she's 18.
Luckily,
she's not even 9. I thought she was 19. She's 18.
She's 18. I had no idea. Girls look freaking older these days.
Oh, boy.
She's nice. She needed help. I mean, thank God
you
it
didn't
wasn't.
sleep with
So,
her. You were walking down the street with her.
What if there's a 7-year-old girl that's like, hey, oh my gosh, I'm lost. Like, I'd be like, dude,
Can you help me?
Let's help this girl. But nowadays, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. So I guess that's dumb on my part, but I'm just like, hop in the truck, call your freaking roommate.
So James McCoy Taylor backs the blue as long as it's not a cop trying to, make sure there isn't some drunk shenanigans happening.
Your keys.
He probably saw James McCoy Taylor holding on to his bathing suit going, this looks creepy.
You're good. The guy pulls me over. I'm in the parking spot. I mean, it's crazy. And then he decides to write this and they run with it. And people online are like, oh, you have an 18-year-old. Well, I don't even know this.
Oh
I still don't know her name. And if she was so intoxicated, why did she just walk away? They let an underage girl walk away, or underage from the bar.
I I can empathize with this situation. It sounds like it sucks, and it sounds like it tracks because we never found anything out about the girl. Did he fail a breathalyzer or not?
I mean, not 21. That doesn't sound like that's supposed to happen. And how could she just walk away if she's so not incapacitated, but not able to make decisions or think or function properly? It made it sound
How
terrible.
could she even call her roommate? How could she use a cell phone if she couldn't even decide who she was with?
Yeah. And she was
like,
talking
how
to me
could she
fine.
call her?
Said,
How could
Taylor,
she?
What's up? I know you from JoJo's season of The Bachelor. I was here. I've heard you were, this girl was fine. Like, and I guess, I had a drink too many, whatever, but I'm not like, I wasn't like, I nailed all 3 of the sobriety tests, passed them all. The first one was an eye test. The second one was like hold my foot up and balance on one foot. The third one was like take like 9 steps, heel to toe, and then pull a perfect like 180 and walk back. After I did all 3, the guy goes, "You failed the first one." I was like, "You sent me to the second one."
I agree that these field sobriety tests are hogwash, and a lot of people fail them for multiple reasons, from having ADHD and not being good at answering questions to getting vertigo when the lights are shining on you. Like, there's plenty of reasons why people fail these tests. I agree. I empathize.
Because you said I passed that. He goes, "Well, you had an eye twitching. That can sometimes happen when you're drunk." And the other 2 guys, he starts searching my truck, finds a pistol my dad had given me. Yes, it wasn't registered in my name. It's just a pistol in my glove compartment that my dad gave me. It's under my dad's name. We have the same.
It's Texas.
Name, yeah,
it's Texas, by the way.
He's searching. I even said to him, I hope the footage comes out, because I go, dude, if they search Hunter Biden's laptop as hard as you're searching my truck right now,
oh
dude,
my
be
God.
in jail. Like,
all right, made it about Hunter Biden's laptop. Look, if you have a gun, it needs to be registered to you. So you can watch his story and go, well, boy, tough luck. But now we look at these other stories. Why did he have to get handcuffed to a bar? We'll find out. But I'm telling you right now, the luck doesn't always fall in your favor when you're there trying to sow division. That's just not what does it. All right, more content coming your way right after this.